Me and my homegirl, my home slice, we just shopping.
Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing come charge shopping with me and Ruby, aka daughter of a hoarder. Thought it'd be fun. This was actually meant to be a car boot video. We're gonna go to Chiswick car boot and then they skipped this. Well, no, we got the dates wrong. We just got the dates wrong. It's on us. It's on me. Instead, we're gonna be going to Chiswick. If you remember from my charge shopping guide in London, I said like places like Chiswick are really good because they have loads in one area. It's quite an affluent area, so they have quite a lot of curated charge shops, which just make it a little bit more fun. So we're gonna go check it out today and see what we find. Take you along, do a haul at the end if we find anything, which I'm sure we'll find at least one 100%. Thing each. Okay, let's go.
One thing about these curated charge shop is that they're gonna have expensive designer pieces in there. So you can't always expect low prices. Like with this linen skirt, it was 55 quid. And if it was a lot cheaper, I probably would have bought it. A little bit out of my budget. I'm loving metallics. I'm loving my Adidas shoes right now. Found these, was obsessed.
Tell me why I like camera lens.
With
the point, yeah, literally, the pointed toe is hilarious, but I kind of like them though. Have you seen that they described it? Gleamingly gorgeous.
Gold.
The steel toe cap on these was so funny and they really gave LMFAO pie rockin' vibes. Also found these sort of halfway there to a boxing boot. Found this gorgeous purple two-piece, very floaty, ballet, feminine. Was not really into the colour. If it was any other colour, I probably would have tried it on. This is what I don't understand about some of the creative charge shops. This skirt is £75 because they've upcycled it from donated denim, which I get, but that is just outrageous. Vintage shops don't even charge that much for upcycled denim. I just didn't get it, but it was nice and I am after a skirt like this. On to the next, and Farah Kids, don't knock it because sometimes there is stuff which is adult size, such as these silver shoes. We're both really into metallic shoes. They're actually dancing shoes from Block and they were so weird to walk in, but they were kind of a vibe, we're not gonna lie. We didn't end up getting them because they were a bit impractical for everyday use. I also found this Versace baby nappy bag. I thought it was adorable. If it wasn't in this silhouette and it was more of like a tote bag, I probably would have considered getting it because I thought the like Renaissance style pattern was really, really sweet. Onto the little boy section, the t-shirts there are always my favorite, and we found quite a few football shirts as well. This Swedish one was kind of nice and only £2.50. I just don't think the colours would suit me. Ruby also found this Harley Quinn's one, which we loved. I found this France one, which I fell in love with. I think the colours are what I really like in a football top, and if it wasn't £7.50, I would have got it. The fabric was definitely a little bit shoddy, but it was giving dead stock 90s. Look at this tag. That tag is everything. Found these camo shorts, wanting to live out my baby bench fantasy. They were sadly a little bit too small. On to the next. I found this cute little Gap cashmere cardigan. Also found these clog style summer sandals. You can tell we're really gravitating towards the metallic shoes today. I was really into these. Ruby absolutely hated them. I thought they were a vibe. I just didn't think I was going to be able to walk in them, so I put them back. Now onto the adults. Farah, one of my favourite charity shops in the area. Really loved this skirt. I think if it was in a different colour, it would have been a bit of me. I just don't really like the shade of yellow on me. Found this really interesting All Saints cowl neck style top. Was obsessed with the fit of this. Was kind of shook by it entirely. Didn't really understand the look of it. I think this was around 25 quid. Ruby found this Adidas track jacket. I was obsessed. I really liked the sort of subtle silvery colour of the stripes. Love the fit of it, but it was 25 quid, which I thought was a bit of a joke, where I knew I could get this way cheaper online at Vinted or somewhere, so I gave it a miss. We found this lace skirt, which we loved, and then we realised it was definitely a Shein piece, which was not the vibe. The quality was not there, but in theory, she's great. Then as I was paying on the counter, there was this realization par top. The chokehold this top had me in like, what, 2018, 2019 or something? I loved it so much, but I couldn't afford it. So back in my bad fashion days, I bought the fake of it on AliExpress in red, and I was going around thinking I was definitely Carlson. But I was absolutely gutted that somebody else had found this before me. If only we'd have come in a little bit earlier, maybe I could have bought it, and I checked the tag and it was real. My heart was crushed. On to the next. I love this Carrie Bradshaw style vest top. Was just not crazy about the colour. If only it was in a baby blue. I found these Puma cargos. Never knew that they did casual clothes like this, and really love the details. Found these hilarious indie sleeves, skulls studded, giving Topshop 2014 vibe shorts. Found this men's jacket that was like halfway there. I think if it was a lot smaller on me, I probably would have considered picking it up because I loved the stitching. I found this Moschino denim detail sheer shirt and Ruby absolutely hated it. But I really liked it, and I can't be the only one. I think again it was like halfway there, but it really reminded me of the similar shirt that we're selling at work with the denim details as well, and I really loved that shirt. So I think seeing this, it was just like an automatic win for me. First thing I found was a flop. Why did I think this was the vibe? It was a gingham dress. It was giving 1950s housewife, but for some reason I was taken. I think when I see gingham, I'm automatically a little bit into it. We found this very Ryan from High School Musical argyle print jumper, then also this little monsoon ruffled ruche top. We were both obsessed with it. Sadly, the fit was just not it. It also looked really cheap. I think it was the way that the straps were positioned on the top. It just wasn't it for either of us, but she was cute in theory. I then found these Massimo Dutti heels. I was obsessed. It really reminds me of things that I grew up seeing my mum wear when I was younger. Sadly, they were too big for me. So sad. I would have honestly bought these in a heartbeat if they were my size. Found this very Cheryl Cole Fight for This Love-esque jacket. I'm really into this style of pieces. It's an old new look piece, so very like true 2000s vintage. I can't be the only one that also likes this style. Found this 90s heartthrob waffle knit. I'm honestly a sucker for pieces like this. I think they're so good for your wardrobe, but it was way too thin and it wasn't really giving anything. Ruby found this black bubbles mini skirt. I think it was originally from H&M, but as I have something similar, I didn't end up picking it up, but she was really cute.
You didn't put it on, you were like, wow, yes, perfect. So
no,
therefore you should buy.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I then found this Hello Kitty clipboard. Maybe I'm crazy, but honestly, I fell in love. The 2000s kid in me just needed this in my life. On to the next, we found an incredible array of boots. Sadly, none of them were quite right, but we absolutely loved these vintage designer studded ones. And I am on the absolute hunt for some riding boots / biker boots. But I am so glad that I was on this trip with Ruby, because if not, I probably would have bought them. That is how obsessed I am about finding some boots like these, and I was getting so desperate at the time. The details were perfect. I was in love with the studs. The length was just honestly insane. Why did it cover the majority of my kneecap? It was such a weird positioning on the leg, and it was just not it. I also found these other studded ones. Sadly, the heel was way too big, but again, you can see the vibe. I love this double zip night raincoat. I probably would have bought it, but it was a little bit expensive for what it was, and it had a lot of stains on it, but I love the color. We also found these insane cowboy boots on the way out. They were honestly perfect, but sadly, none of our sizes. I found this gorgeous black dress. I feel like, again, it was almost there, but not fully. Something about the way that the fabric fit was a bit odd. It was like slightly big for me. I don't think the neckline was that flattering, but I was in love with the fake flower, like feathery petal details. I thought it was stunning, and I was just envisioning me being on holiday in Tuscany with a tan, wearing this dress, you know, but alas. And finally, our last shop of the day, I found these Pumas. Ruby and I are so into the whole ugly trainer trend, so these were definitely up our alley.
I wish that didn't say Geox. I wish that was just like a plain strap, because if it was, I'd be down.
Yeah, they're cool.
So tiny.
God. We also found these teeny tiny kitten heels. Really like the studded details, but the heel was just hilarious. Like, what is that length? Also spotted this white Fred Perry tennis skirt, and it was only £10, which I thought was a really good deal.
Sadly, Ruby didn't find anything, but sometimes it'd be like that. First thing, the clipboard. I had to get it. I think it'll be really fun hanging up. Oh, you love Ruby?
Yeah, it's so funny.
Ruby was like, are you actually going to use it? It's just tap.
It is.
It is tap, but
Good tap.
I think it would look good with a white piece of paper and like hung up on a wall with a white piece of paper. This is maybe my favourite thing, but also like the weirdest thing, I guess. This All Saints top. I'm envisioning it with my long black studded boots. I think it's going to be really cool. I feel like this is very classic to what this top can be, but I think I really want to do something different and try some weird different things and see what works, you know? But all in all, I think this is a great outfit. So this I feel like is a little bit more sleek and probably more what I'm wearing at the moment. My knee-high skirt. I know that the silver details of the belt do not match the shoes, so we're just gonna ignore that and pretend that one of them matches. I didn't really know how I would feel with the black of the skirt with like the grey, but to be honest, I think it works and I think I can get away with it, and There's grey in the bag, so. Me in my truest form, in my camo jeans. I kind of like this, like I'm not crazy about it. I think because I just see this combination all the time, like because I wear something like this all the time, so I'm just like bored. But I think she's kind of a vibe if you wanted to wear something put together but chill on the bottom. So this has my approval, I'm not wowed. Also when in doubt, wear a peachy down cargo. I think they go. It's kind of like the outfit before, but just, I guess, a little bit more summery. I want to try it with a kitten heel. I know it's going to look good. Nice, I like that. I think it's cute. And I know that these look good when they're done up, like capris. Like, how does that look? You know, just envision it. I think it's a vibe, in my opinion. I like it. I think it needs like a baby pink, milkshake pink flower here or something to like match this, or even orange to match the shoe. Like it needs something in the hair or the neck. I also love the layering possibilities of this top. I'm gonna give it a go with something underneath that I was just like instantly like, I want to give this a try. In the midst of trying to get this underneath it, I was doing this and I was like, oh my god, I've made it. The Paloma wool top that I've been obsessed with. I talked about it in my like wish list video and I'm kind of obsessed. Like I love the way that it hangs. It's also so like, you know, tight and corseted almost that this stays. Like this is not that uncomfortable. Like I can definitely wear this and not feel wrong, and I just think it's a vibe. I really, really love it. I kind of think it's a little bit strange, but maybe that's why I like it. I wonder if it would look better like in the off the shoulder look. Is that kind of fun? I think it's just really fun. I did get the kids football tee.
That is not football tee, that's Harley Quinn's, aka rugby. Embarrassing, I'm an idiot.
That other one, the Blue France one, I really, really, really liked, but Ruby talked me out of it, which I guess I'm glad she did. I think the colours are really nice, and it really, really reminds me of all the Peachy Den custom ones that they did that Ruby has. Feels like very Pintrest city girl, and I really like it. I think it's fun. I like the shorts with this and with the bag. I think it's nice. Kind of like easy way to style this. This is cute to me. I like this a lot. Pleated skirt. I don't know if there's any green in the top. I can't see. Well, yeah, kind of, but not really. But anyway, I think it definitely brings out the darker shades in the top. And the boots, I think, are just nice. And the bag again, like, okay, this is very Pinterest to me. It's just like that one picture. But I really like it. I think it's fun, it's easy, good for like a chill night out. I feel like it is very like on trend, but I think because the top is like fun, it isn't too basic. So I think it's really nice. I like this a lot. And then I got these, which I think will be really fun. And I want to style them up with... Yeah, it literally is LMFAO. Oh, it's the toe, it's the toe.
The toe's so funny.
Like, the toe makes it. Can I just say, I'm so happy that I got these trainers. I've already worn them quite a bit this week, and I'm just so in love with them. They're not only just comfy and just like easy to wear, I just think they add such a good pop of colour to your outfit. This is just like a very chill but interesting outfit. This outfit I've been wanting to do for a while, and like my hair is going crazy, and I originally thought it would look good with kitten heels, but I wanted to give it a go with these because it's very like yellowy tones in the dress, so I do think it works. And I'm just really excited to get styling the shoes in summer. I am working on a festival lookbook because I know they would work best in a very like indie sleaze festival environment. I think I am working on a festival lookbook, so I will experiment with some more out there, like one-off crazy, I guess, outfits very soon. But for now, I think styling it like this is just really easy, and I've worn it to work with like trackies. It's a vibe. But I think it was a success. Thank you guys so much for coming along with this journey. We will see you in the next one. Who, me? Bye.